Did you know something? You know that thing you've been praying for from God, and you just feel like, wow, God don't hear me, or well, I've been praying for it and I haven't got it, because God said in his word that if I ask, I shall receive, long as I've got faith and believe, and as long as it's in his will. And you just keep wondering why. Well, I'm here to confirm something to you, because if you came across this post, then this is what the Lord is needing you to hear right now, okay? And I need you to hear me out very closely. God is saying right now that if he gave you right now what that thing is that you're asking for, that you would turn your back on him, that you would forget about him right now, that this is not the season for it. But in due time, God is going to be faithful to you, and he's going to give you the desires of your heart. But you need to continue to stay faithful and obedient and willing for him. Don't just go to God when you need things. Don't just go to God when you're asking for things. There's difference in prayer and there's difference in supplication. Okay? You got to make sure that you are praising God. That you're not just always going to God with a request list or with a wish list, because God's not a genie in a bottle, brothers and sisters. And he knows already what his children needs and the time that they need it. If he provides for the trees, the flowers, the grass, the birds, the animals, the strays, all that, then what makes you think that he's not going to give you what you need at the time that you need it? He knows what you need when you don't even know what you need. So stop rushing that thing that you're wanting. Stop trying to put a rush on it, because no matter what you do, you're not going to be able to make God do anything. God's God, and he has the last and the final say. He is in control of your life, my life, their life. Brothers and sisters, just wait. Be still and know that he's God. And I promise you, if you stop trying to force that thing to happen, it's going to fall just so beautifully in your lap. He's going to give you that thing that your heart is yearning for. He's going to give you that request that you've been asking about. He's going to put that family back together. He's going to restore that marriage. He's going to bring that child back home. He's going to restore that relationship with your mother and your father. He's going to give you that promotion at your job. He's going to elevate you. You're going to have that business that you've been wanting. You're going to have that ministries that he's called you in to have. You're going to be that disciple that he's called you to be since before birth, before you was in your mama's womb. There's no heaven, no hell, nor angel, no demon, no nothing that can stop the love of God, that can stop what God has for you. What doors God opens, no man can shut. And what doors he shuts, there ain't no man that can open them. He is the great I am. And if he is for us, then who can be against us? Stop allowing yourself to be deceived by self, or being deceived by others, or even being deceived by the enemy to put a rush on that thing. Because trust me, you don't need it that bad. What are you rushing for? Be still, trust God, and know that Daddy has the final say. And in due time, it's coming. But I'm also feeling in my spirit right now that if you came across this video, that your blessing is 5 minutes around the corner. Just continue to hold on. Don't you grow weary, because in due time, you're going to receive what God has for you. Weeping may endure through the night, but your joy comes in the morning. Amen. Always remember to walk in faith and not by sight. And there is power in the word yet. You may not have that thing yet. You can't do this yet. You may not be good at this yet. You may not know this yet. You may not see this yet. Amen. But it don't stop there. There's power in the word yet. Because why? Just because it's not here or happening now doesn't mean it ain't going to in the future. Amen. So your blessing is in arm's reach. So go on and humble yourself, surrender to the will of God, and let God give it to you in the portions he's wanting to give it to you. Sometimes he feeds us in baby spoons. Sometimes he gives us big bites, but it's when he wants to. It's in his discretion. Don't tell God what he needs to do. Don't demand Daddy on what he needs, should, would, could have done. No, we don't do that. God tells you what to do. Don't you forget that. And he loves you, and you're special to him. And he wants to give you what you're asking for. but there's something that He's working on in your life with. Be patient. Love you.